In this video, I'm going to teach you the basics of rhetorical analysis in under 3 minutes. Rhetoric is basically methods of persuasion in writing or pictures that compel a reader to do something. Understanding rhetorical choices throughout media helps you realize that people just want you to give them money. Let's get into it. Section 2. Logos. When people think of rhetoric, they usually think of the 3 main appeals, the first of which is logos. Logos is when a text will appeal to your sense of logic. In this sample web page about modern slavery, which practically begs the reader to support their cause, the creator of this page is appealing to your logic. One way that logos is used is in the statistics that this page lists right here. These numbers might seem intimidating: 40 million people, 71% of them are women, and so on. It makes the viewer think that the page is statistically and scientifically backed up and much more real. So the logic here persuades you to help out and reduce these numbers. Section 3. Pathos. The second main appeal is pathos, or the emotional appeal. Pathos can also take many forms, but the main one, in this article at least, is in the word choice. Look at the words in this paragraph: violence, debt, deportation, and all because these people were just trying to help their families. It's supposed to make one feel sad and want to help these poor people. In this way, the pathos is adding to the rhetoric of the web page. Section 4. Ethos. The final main appeal is ethos, which focuses on character and trusting the writer. The main way this page uses ethos is through hyperlinks. Notice how, for a lot of the important text, the words are linked to other pages that supposedly back up what the author is saying. This makes you feel like the information is reliable and you can believe it, but really, it just links to other pages on this website. The quote at the top of the page is also an important ethos appeal. It makes it feel more credible. Section 5. Other rhetoric. There are other components of rhetoric outside of those 3, though. For instance, think about the pictures that are used in this page. This top one seems to show a child doing some sort of manual labor, and the rest seem to show people of color in third world conditions. They definitely invoke a sympathy in the reader with a sense of white guilt, but the page never actually mentions the picture's relevance to anything. Another example is in the key words of freedom and slavery that are peppered throughout the article. Because of the connotations these words hold, especially in American culture, Americans always want to represent freedom. So these keywords create a greater appeal to the American audience. Finally, the excess space is filled with ways to support the cause, to donate, join campaigns, and so on. Having all these boxes around, along with the rhetoric, gives the reader constant reminders that they can help and practically makes them feel guilty if they don't. The rhetorical choices I've just outlined in this example article are used in almost every web page, article, advertisement, or anything that's really compelling you to perform some action for them, usually giving them money. Understanding this rhetoric, you can be aware of this persuasion and hopefully resist it more from now on.